welcome to Games for Gamers. I'm your host, Napalm Dawn, and we're here taking a look at the newest free-to-play MMO to hit the western side of the world, and it is Blade and Soul. This is currently brought to you by NCSoft, and this is an Asian MMO that has got a good amount of hype around it. This one and Black Desert Online are probably two of the biggest MMOs that have been waited for on the western side of the world that are coming from the Asian side. Arcade was definitely one that was around a while back, and I honestly think Arcade kind of flopped a little bit. I don't think it made quite as much of the impact as Tryon had hoped. I know that my girlfriend was definitely interested in it, and we played it, and pretty quickly we just didn't really go back. I think we maybe had like 1 day in it, 2 days in it, and that was it. So Blade and Soul has definitely been known of for some time, as it's gone through several...
Oh,
hi.
Who wield their swords with surgical precision. Their versatility allows them to both evade enemy attacks with devastating accuracy.
Okay, so, it's definitely had a lot of beta weekends, and if you paid for any of the Founders Packs, you were able to get into this game about 4 days early. And there's definitely a lot of very popular streamers who moved over to Blade and Soul. One Twitch streamer that's fairly popular, Soda Poppin', was quoted as saying he really does not like getting into MMOs on streaming too much, but aside from World of Warcraft, Blade and Soul was definitely hitting the marks for him. He actually enjoyed playing this on stream, even though he does play some off stream. So here is, it looks like we have the races up here, Jin, Gon, Lin, and Yun. So let's take a look at the Jin.
Kung Fu Masters are living, breathing weapons, capable of destroying opponents with nothing but their own physical prowess. These agile melee fighters specialize in counterattacks and grappling.
So this is a Kung Fu fighter, and we can see this guy's considered expert, and there is the little spider web. We've seen this before in other games. The little loadout of how things go between attack, crowd control, combo skills, protection, defense, and range. So let's go and take a look back at the first one again and compare. Still an expert.
Are living, breathing weapons.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we're in the same class, just different race.
Force Masters manipulate the elements to assault their enemies from afar, torching them with flames, freezing them with ice, and unleashing blasts of concentrated energy to keep them at a distance.
Okay, so this is the Lin, which kind of looks like Terra's little lolly race, but a few years older, thank God. Specializing in attack and combo skills, range, poor protection, poor defense, poor crowd control, which is a little odd for a caster.
Force Masters manipulate the
Still a
elements
Force
to
Master.
assault their enemies
So
from afar,
a Yun is
torching them with flames, freezing
Asian
them
of
with
big
ice.
boobs. Jin
Blade
seem to be
Masters are balanced
fairly
fighters
normal
who wield their
sized
swords
humans.
with Masters are living, breathing
And
weapons,
this Gon
capable
looks
of
way
destroying
different than
opponents
this.
with nothing but their own
Descendants of
physical
ancient
prowess.
dragons, the Gon
These
are known
agile
for
melee fighters.
blah blah blah. Towering stature, raw physical strength. So let's see the different things. We know Force Master, we know Kung Fu Master. Let's look at Destroyers.
Destroyers are frontline fighters, capable of cutting their way through the middle of any melee. Destroyers use brute strength to absorb attacks, pick up their opponents, and annihilate multiple assailants at once.
Wow, you know, there is the big push from the social justice warriors and everything like that to not sexify the girls and games and everything. I gotta admit, though, this is just like Black Widow attractive over here. I mean, yeah, I could probably look at that for most of the day.
Assassins utilize agility, cunning, and unique stealth techniques to catch opponents off guard. Disciplined assassins can eliminate their opponents before they have time to counter.
So, medium attack, and actually this one seems fairly well rounded, but is considered hard. I would think that combo skills would be a little bit higher in an assassin, but I guess not. So, Kung Fu Master. Very high attack, very high combo, decent protection, no crowd control, absolutely no range. So let's see if there's any classes that we haven't wandered over to yet. Here we go.
The diminutive blade dancers use a flurry of quick sword strikes to carve through opponents. These versatile warriors can deploy their inner chi to cripple a single foe to take out several enemies at once.
Very high attack, very high combo skills, okay range protection. Nobody's had very high crowd control yet. Let's see what the summoner's like.
Summoners harness the power of nature to control and attack foes. They also conjure and command powerful familiars who will fight tooth and claw to keep their masters from harm.
So I actually watched somebody PvPing on YouTube, and they went up against a summoner in one-on-one PvP, and they were having a doozy of a time. So this is where the crowd control comes in.
Force Masters manipulate the elements to assault their enemies.
So nobody else can be that summoner, huh?
Force Masters. Masters are living, breathing weapons. Destroyers are frontline fighters, capable of cutting their way through the middle of any melee.
There it's gonna be. We're gonna go with the Destroyer. We're gonna emulate the Terra experience with brute physics. Yeah, there's your there's your jiggle physics for you. Wow, you can really change up a lot of the customization of these backgrounds. I mean, it's almost frivolous. Compare body types. Interesting. I mean, I haven't seen a game that's done things like that yet.
No one will stand against me! This is only the beginning!
Oh god.
You're already dead. You just don't know it yet.
I think I like that one.
There's a whole world to explore!
Too twangy.
For justice and for vengeance!
Too old.
You're already dead. You just don't know it yet.
Okay. So these seem to be presets over here. Let's go off of the default a little bit. Is there a zoom? Oh yeah, cool. We've got a zoom. Oh, that's a little slutty. It's a little over-caffeinated, that one. Alright, that's pleasant. So no real crazy skin tones here, no blues and greens and pinks like you see in some of the other games. Face gloss. I guess it's a little bit of the shine factor there. I guarantee if we were looking at the males, there is going to be a beaver and a Super Saiyan in there. Like, you just know there has to be. Now we're starting to get into some of the stranger hair colors, but totally not surprising there. Check out body types. That's like super boob. That's, wait, nope. That's super boob. Especially in that lighting. It's, oof, wow. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Facial decorations. Wow. We can give her scars. The last airbender. Ah, it's alright. We'll go with that one. That's a cool looking tattoo. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it because I don't even know how much time I'll be spending in the game. But wow, there is a lot of customizations, as you can see. This is probably the most sliders we've ever seen. This is the server selection. There are some locks, and I know when I was previously getting into the game, there were some recommended ones on the splash screen, but it's changed since I first installed it. Don't know if that's been taken or not, but whatever. Yeah. Oh, let's see. What are we gonna give a female name? Can't give it my normal name because that's guy. You gotta be kidding. That's just completely random. Let's go with my Warlock's name from World of Warcraft and see if that works. You gotta be kidding. What am I supposed to do? Just smack the keyboard several times and see if that works? Oh my god. There we go. Banana. You were 786 in the non-premium queues. Okay, so we have queue times. I wonder if the queue times are server-specific or game-specific. Huh, interesting. I haven't had a queue time in a game like this since World of Warcraft, and that's kind of been since Wrath. Maybe a little bit of a queue time in the beginning of Cataclysm, but... Alright, since we are balls deep in a queue time over here... Ah, there's the recommended servers. And I've picked one of them. Okay. Wow. So premium members get ahead of this. I guess there's definitely some hype going on for the game right now that it's had its full release. I'll go ahead and pause it, and we'll pick it back up from when I actually get in the game.